So I read this book called The Psychology of Money. Good book. Um, Highly recommended. 5 stars. But I come to you today to really talk about a chapter that really more so than just money, it just applies to life in general. Um, Chapter 17 in the Psychology of Money book called The Seduction of Pessimism. It say optimism sounds like a sales pitch. Pessimism sounds like someone trying to help you. Um, so my 5 key takeaways from this chapter, I'm gonna give. I highlighted 5 key statements that really relate to my life, and hopefully you could find some relatability and confidence to realize that being negative is just counterproductive. As much as you think it's being realistic and real, it's not moving the needle at all. Optimism is a belief that the odds of a good outcome are in your favor over time, even when there will be setbacks along the way. If you know, I've been battling addiction. I'm 1 year sober. And when I went into rehab, I had nothing. I lost everything, couple cribs, car, confidence. Everything was lost. I was really starting from zero. And I had to figure out, okay, what are my next steps when I get out of this 28-day program? I got out. Um, I was blessed to have a job. I'm currently staying in a recovery home. So there's a lot of setbacks just staying with other guys. You feel me? Um, but I didn't have a car to get to the job that I had got when I first got out. I had to do rentals. And basically that was just a struggle, getting rentals and filed for bankruptcy. Long story short, fast forward, once I got through all that, now I got my own car. Buying rentals is over with. I got a regular car note, and I progressed from not having a car to having a car. I just knew I'm not gonna be in the position of buying rentals forever. I can't. It's not financially possible. Something is gonna have to give. You feel me? And now I have my car. So simple as that. 2, pessimism just sounds smarter and more plausible than optimism. Tell someone that everything will be okay, and they'll either shrug you off or offer a skeptical eye. Tell someone they're in danger, and you have their undivided attention. And I get that. As humans, we're animals. Our instincts are to prepare for danger. So, of course, you're going to listen to somebody saying, oh, somebody's about to hit you, as opposed to have a good day. I mean, we're programmed to prepare for danger, but I feel like it can, you have to be aware of the type of danger and know that good things are always on the rise. Um, if you feed too much pessimism, that becomes your lifestyle. You could be realistic, but always still have some hope. You know what I'm saying? Being realistic, as in, for me, I know I can do anything I put my mind to, but realistically, I can't say I'm about to go to the NBA tomorrow. That's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? You have to be one into yourself and know what you're capable of. And that's what comes with learning yourself. We all have individual unique things that we can do that we realistically can make a difference with. I believe that. And when you find that, life becomes more manageable, and you can find more opportunities and succeeding. Third point from this chapter I get, assuming that something ugly will stay ugly is an easy forecast to make. And it's persuasive because it doesn't require imagining the world changing, but problems correct and people adapt. Threats incentivize solutions in equal magnitude. I put to you simple as us as humans, just from the beginning, we're soft fleshy creatures. We got lions, tigers, and bears everywhere, but yet we are the apex predator. Why? Because we adapted. We built weapons. We built tools, guns. Our minds did this. We built houses, foundations to keep us safe. Like the human mind is powerful. It's meant for solutions. But if you keep feeding problems to it, it's going to keep giving you problems. It's really as simple as what you feed in your brain is going to feed your lifestyle. You know, problems breed solutions. For real. I mean, with everything in life that's went wrong, a solution came afterwards. The fourth takeaway I got, there are a lot of overnight tragedies and there are rarely overnight miracles. That's as simple as, um, you could lose everything at one time, but it take a lot of time to build things up. And that's why pessimism is more sexy. Um, because pessimism happens right away. Like bad things tend to happen quickly. To get to a certain point, it takes compounds. So I understand why people feed towards pessimism, but please believe better days are on the way. Um, I mean, and these one and the same. This the fifth, but it goes the last one. Growth is driven by compounding, which always takes time. Destruction is driven by single points of failure, which can happen in seconds, and loss of confidence can happen in an instant. It's easier to create a narrative around pessimism because the story pieces tend to be more fresh and more recent. Optimism narratives require looking at a long stretch of history and developments, which tend to forget and take more effort to piece together. I'm gonna use myself for an example. When I lost my good paying job, confidence instantly shot. I went to drinking. I went to looking for women. I looked to being distracted, because the other way was gonna be hard. Getting back focused, trying to find a job that don't pay nowhere near the same. That was hard to me. But I'm doing it now. You feel me? I mean, I changed my whole life in a year, and next year is gonna be so much more better. Um, And I believe that just keep doing the right things every day. It's really that simple. It ain't easy, but it's that simple as far as the blueprint. I can't stress it enough to anybody out there that's lacking confidence. Trust me. And I believe it. Forget what everybody else doing. Stay in your lane. Compare yourself to who you were last year. That's all I'm competing with is the old run. As far as outshining, I need to outshine myself. I was good at doing pull-ups. Now I'm trying to do muscle ups. You know, I could lift 225. I'm trying to go higher than that. I mean, I'm always trying to be better than the Ron I was a week ago. You feel me? My main mindset now is the finances. Trying to have more money in the bank this year, next year than I have this year. Um, shit. I got more in the bank this year than I had last year, which was zero when I was broke with no hope. Better times do come. It sound cliche, but don't it sound cliche when people say, this world just ain't the same. Everything's going to hell. I get tired of hearing that shit. For real. Simple as that.